welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the great Gazzo. Gazzo. You know, you say the word Gazzo, and it's almost synonymous with Busker. He is the Busker. I mean, he is. I actually saw Gazzo. I didn't know at the time. It was years ago. And I'm on a boardwalk someplace, and I'm watching this guy, and he is amazing. You know what? You could not get by. You had to stop and watch. He was that captivating. He knew how to capture your attention. He knew how to hold your attention. He knew how to entertain you in the meantime. The guy was brilliant. Is brilliant. He is, in my opinion, the busker, the street performer. And I really am grateful that I had the opportunity to see him do his thing in his environment. I didn't go to a magic shop and watch him lecture. I didn't see a video. I actually was someplace where I was doing something other than magic. I never expected to see a performer, and there he was. It was Gazzo. So I had that experience, and he really did a stellar job. Made an impression on me, I can tell you. He's been performing for over 40 years. He was born in 1960 in Great Britain, and he immigrated to the United States in the 1980s. He was a student of Walter Irving Scott. Now, you know, many of you might be thinking, who is Walter Irving Scott? Also known as the Phantom of the Card Table. Let me give you a little bit about Walter Irving Scott. Walter Irving Scott was born July 1st, 1895. He passed away May 12th, 1995. On June 14th, 1930, June 13th, 1930, he demonstrated his skill at the card table to a crowd of magicians that included T. Nelson Downs, Al Baker, Cardini, and Max Holden. They watched him do his thing, and they were astounded. Imagine performing for that crowd and baffling them. That's what this man did. Gazzo is Scott's only pupil and the only person with whom Scott entrusted his card techniques. There you go. Gazzo suffered a life-changing stroke on March 21st, 2023. It was actually the second of his strokes. He was performing live at Malory Square. He was admitted to Lower Keys Medical Center. The new stroke affected the right side of his body. He suffered a stroke earlier in 1994 that affected the left side of his body. He was barely able to speak after the second stroke. We're going to talk more about that a little bit later. His condition has improved, but he still is in recovery. Now, he's also had a heart attack. I'm going to mention that in a minute. Gazzo is now living in the Florida Keys, Key West area, continues to give lectures and performances around the world and perform street magic. Now, if you go to Penguin Magic and you put Gazzo in the search box, there are 5 references that I want to share with you that you can go there and you can find. Gazzo's Tossed Out Deck. A wonderful version of the Tossed Out Deck. Gazzo Live. He demonstrates his live act at Penguin, explains every nuance. Gazzo Live 2. He gets more into the details of professional busking. The Gazzo Egg Bag. A very unique approach to the egg bag. Check that out. And the Black Bag Show by Gazzo. All those things are available at Penguin Magic. If you go there and take a look for it. Now, let me give you a little bit more on Gazzo's health condition. This is from a website. I'm going to read exactly from the website so that you have the information. I'm going to put the links below, so if you feel like you want to assist, you can do that. On August 7th, 2024, that's fairly recently, it's October as I filmed this, August 7th, just a couple of months ago, Gazzo suffered a heart attack requiring an immediate triple bypass at Memorial Hospital in Hollywood, Florida. He collapsed upon arriving at the emergency room, making yet another chapter in his ongoing battle for recovery. This health crisis comes just over a year after Gazzo endured a devastating, paralyzing stroke in March of 2023, affecting the right side of his body. That stroke nearly claimed his life and marked the second major stroke of his life. The first occurred June 19, 1994, when he was only 34 years old. These repeated health setbacks have tested his resilience, but Gazzo's spirit remains unbroken. But now, 2024, Gazzo is facing yet another battle with the triple bypass. The road to recovery is long and uncertain, with mounting medical expenses and the need for continued care. Having dedicated his life to the art of magic and inspired countless magicians along the way, Gazzo now needs our support. He's always been there to uplift others, whether through his unforgettable performances or his generous mentorship. Your donation, no matter how small or big, will make a big difference in helping him access the care that he needs right now. His bills, and he maintains a sense of hope and dignity during this very challenging time. How can you help? Please consider donating to Gazzo's GoFundMe account using the link below, and I will put that link below. Whether it's $5 or $500, every little bit helps. Your generosity will help Gazzo cover his medical expenses, rehab costs, and living expenses during this recovery period. So there you go, folks. Gazzo is one of our greats. He is still with us, and he needs our help and support. If you are so inclined, and listen, don't let me guilt you into it. Don't do it out of guilt. Don't do it out of anything other than sheer gratitude and compassion. So if that's your feeling, go to that link below and donate. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Please comment down below. Please subscribe if you've not done so already. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.